Hi guys, so I just got my June Fairyloot. I get the YA full box subscription. This came quite early because usually the subscriptions take until the next month, so you'd get June in July, but this month we got June in June, so that's quite exciting. And these pieces all are quite exciting. So first off, what I took out in this really nicely detailed Pirate King box, kind of reminds me of a treasure chest actually, with this tea strainer, so you just pop that in there, and it's quite a deep one as well. It's got a bit of design on the back, so it's like wooden and it's got all these details carved into it. So it's inspired by Daughter of the Pirate King, and it says, "It's a bold and stupid move. I like it." But yeah, I think it's quite nice, but I do think I don't really use tea strainers. I don't really know many people who do, so I'm not sure how useful this is in the box. But I don't know, maybe I'll give it a go. Next is something I think is very useful. So got this gorgeous pouch that says "Wave goodbye to makeup," and the little Fairyloot logo is even under a wave, and I think that's really nice. And inside you've got all of these, so you get 5 of them, and they're all the same pattern, so I'll just show you one. And they kind of look like shells or waves, I guess, but could be waves and shells. They're really thick, and even that part's soft, and they're really well stitched together as well. And then I don't know how well you can see that, but it's all like blue and soft on that side, like blanket soft. It's really nice. So yeah, you get 5 of those. And what I like to do with these reusable ones is this bag is, so if you put scraps of soap in there, you can lather them up and still use them, which is great. But also if you put one of these, and once you've used it, into the bag and mush it around, it actually cleans the makeup wipe for you, so that you're not there under that. This will like scrub it clean for you, which I think is just great in a product. So yeah, this is definitely something that I will genuinely use, and I do think these are really nice ones, especially with how soft they are for your face. Even if you just use a pad for cleansers and stuff, it's really soft. And I do think that's a really nicely detailed pouch. So next, got the Adventures of Amina Al Sarafi plate. I hope I said that right. So came in a box like that, and I got out the bubble wrap. So it's just detailed with like waves and fish and a little boat, and I want to say that's some sort of sailor's clock. I'm not too sure. And then the palm trees, and it's very beachy. Definitely like something you would find if you went to like a beach village or town or something. I think it's nice. It's like, it's very simple, like with the blue and white. I do think it's good for this box. My only concern is not too long ago we did get another plate from Fairyloot. They are the same size, but my concern would be that's for 2 plates now within a couple of months. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. I made feel like to have seen something else, but I know they do like plates and cups a lot, and they are useful. Like you could, it's like quite a big plate, so you could eat off it, use it for your cup, or just display, which I know a lot of people do. I'm not too sure if this design is really me, so I'm not too sure if I'm gonna display that or not. I will have a look. Yeah, it's really nice though, and I do think it definitely fits the beachy theme. But again, I'm not too sure how many of the pieces in this box are something that I would genuinely use. So I'm not too sure about this box compared to past ones and some of the stuff that they could have done instead. So next I unfurled it is this really pretty Beneath the Sea cushion cover. It's got the zip on the bottom. It's got a nice lining in it and it's a good zip. It zips properly. And yeah, it feels like good and it is quite big. That is a decent sized cushion cover if you wanted to have like a bookish sofa, which is a definite life goal. I'm just gonna try, and it does have the design on both sides. Bear with me. But yeah, it's like, well, as they've said, Beneath the Sea, so it's got these two characters that I want to say some sort of main characters who from some sort of romance. I'm not sure what this is based off it or if it's just like a nice thing, but yeah, I like the pinks in it. It's very sunsetty and romantic, and all the reds, and I like the shade of blue that they've used on it as well. I'm not sure if I'll get into use of this though. I've not really got any pillow inserts, and out of all the designs I get for this box, it's like perfect, but I'm not really an under the sea type person, so I'm not sure if I'll use it. I might do. It might come in handy. And I do think it's really pretty. I just don't know if there's anywhere in my house to put it. So next you get 2 tarot cards every month. So these are them for this month. I like the like mythology togas. So we've got the 10 of Stars. I'm not in good lighting here, hang on. And then we've got the 9 of Stars. I do like that each one seems to be like 2 main characters together. And some of them kind of look like they could like be polar opposites. Personally, I think compared to past designs, maybe the art isn't as good. I do prefer some of the artwork from others, but I do like the mythology print. And it does like have like bits of the sea on it as well, so it does fit. Okay, so on the card, which is the From the Depth cards for this month, says that it features Patroclus and Achilles from The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, which I haven't read yet, but it's definitely on my TBR, and I do think those are really nice prints for it. Next, carrying on with the mythology bookmarks that you seem to get in pretty much every month. Got these 2. And I do like that they've got like the sea behind it and the like foiling on them. Wow, my lighting's bad. Okay. I promise I have my light on, it's just because I don't have a lamp over here because there's no outlets. So we've got Poseidon and Ocean, and they are both water deities, because obviously for this one, and I do think they're very nicely designed, these ones. Very colourful and just overall powerful. So next we've got the book itself, which is the part everyone is waiting for. So first we've got the character print. I do like getting these. I do like how big they are. God, this lighting. And I think this is like a really nicely designed one in some sort of armor. And then you've got the author letter on the back, and I do like that they include these. I haven't read any yet because they're all in like tiny little swirly writing, but I will sit down and read them at some point when I get a chance. And then finally you've got the book of the month, which this month is Sing Me to Sleep by Gabby Burton. It says words sting, songs kill. So it's got this gorgeous foiling on the jacket, and I like that there's no like there's like a little like mermaid character there, but I like that there's no like big like, you know, picture character art. I'm not the biggest fan, although I did love the one for Divine Rivals. But yeah, I prefer this type. So you've got all the different sea creatures swirling around, and it just looks like some sort of sea turmoil in different shades of blue, and I do think it looks absolutely stunning. You can see it a bit better there. And then you've got the other side, which shows you it better. It says, a duty to protect, a desire to kill, an impulse to love. And then what I love is we've got wraparound edges for this one, and they match like the blue swirly pattern from the front. So it's just going to be gorgeous how you display it. I'm just going to keep on holding it up. And then taking the dust jacket off, you've got this gorgeous under the dust jacket design, which is all like foiled, but it also looks like the underneath of the sea, like with the different sneaking up coral and stuff. And it would be really nice to just display it as the naked hardcover. And then, so you've got the end pages for the first one. And then, bear with me so I can hold it up for you. The end pages on the back part. And it's really nice and detailed. And I love how dark and all the blues that are used in everything, and it's no like other colours. And then obviously signed. Yeah, see how everything is like all like blues and greens and just following the theme perfectly. I do love that. So the story for Sing Me to Sleep is Cerise Sorkova survives on secrets. As the last siren in her kingdom, she can sing any man to an early grave, but her very existence is illegal. And her true identity, wherever discovered, it would be her life on the line. By day, Cerise disguises herself as a fae, pretending to be the perfect soldier in training. By night, she satisfies her darker urges, working as an assassin for dangerous mercenaries, and all the while she keeps the biggest secret of all, that she is not always in control of her siren powers or her desire to kill. Then a blackmailer threatens her sister, and Cerise's investigation takes her to the royal palace, and her most dangerous job yet, personal bodyguard to the crown prince. Cerise expects to despise Prince Hayes, but he is kind, thoughtful, and charming, and she finds herself increasingly drawn to him, until he tasks her with investigating a killer plaguing the kingdom. The problem, the killer is Cerise. Trapped by her deadly double life, Cerise can't leave the palace until she saves her sister. But who will save her from herself? So yeah, I think this is right up my street, and I've never had like a siren story, but I love these types of books, and I am so excited to have this artwork on my shelf first of all, but so excited to just read this.